When we learned that over 27 million kids in this country between 6 and 17 years of age play sports, we thought it might be a good idea to talk to a coach and get some tips on how we can get our little ones ready for the world of sports. Welcome to Brainster Mom.
I'm Kendall, a mother of two, and I'm a graduate professor who's passionate about child development research.
Join us as we explore ways to raise smart, well-balanced kids while staying sane. It's about your kids and you here on Brainster Mom.
Hi, I'm here today to introduce you to Coach Brian. He is a sports coach for kids of all ages.
A couple of hints for moms and dads out there. Don't be afraid to use your imagination. Anything you can come up with is probably going to be above and beyond what's needed. On top of that, energy. Kids love energy. They need energy. Everything you do, if it's your voice or with whatever it is you're doing, you've got to bring the energy, and don't be afraid to. It's actually good for you too. And thirdly, run everything off of time. Kids love to be timed, so if you're working with just one or two kids at a time, then just add time to it, and that'll make any activity we do a lot more fun. Wiffle balls are great because they're a good size for the kids' fingers, and they don't fly so far. So when you hit them or when there's any kind of action, it goes away from them, and it feels real, but it doesn't actually disappear. We just made some hurdles out of PVC, so that's kind of a creative thing you can do with your child. You could actually have them go out and you can draw up the measurements and go and cut some PVC and glue it together. It's very, very simple to do, and you can do different heights. This will all be the same, but the height part right here is going to be different, whether it be 12 inches or be 18 inches or 24 inches. And there you got hurdles. You can jump over them, you can crawl under them, you can do whatever you want with something like that. Rings are great for all kinds of different sports activities, especially when you try utilizing your footwork and stepping in and stepping out, that kind of stuff. Rings are great. And then of course here's a ring that we turned into a basketball hoop. We just put a basic net on the ring itself with zip ties, and that makes a perfect shooting area. Align a child's body to help them be more successful. You don't want to just let them kind of create how it goes, because they don't necessarily understand how to keep those things square.
I have to hit it with my arms straight, and the ball goes away. Those go in life.
Remember, parents, the success is what's going to keep them intrigued and keep them excited about it. If they're not successful at what they're doing, they're going to really struggle, and then they're going to lose their interest.
Ready? And squeeze.
So whether you take a walk around the block or bike into town or try out some of the activities that Coach Brian just showed us, it's really important to encourage your kids to be physically active, to get out there and do some exercise. It's actually not only good from a physical perspective, but also from an emotional and psychological perspective as well. In fact, research shows that regular exercise is just as effective at combating depression as regular counseling sessions. Now, of course, little ones are not likely to be depressed, but later in life this can be a problem, and so if you help develop those healthy habits now, hopefully it won't become a problem down the road. So get out there and exercise with your kids.